the sound and the pictures, and we're live with Mission 1, Week 3, Season 10, the Interpoint Station Lancer Campaign, where the Intercorp team today is venturing out into the desert after hearing reports of a large beast that roams the sands. And you're ready to hunt it down and slay it, hopefully, while also tussling with the skyblades that are in this region. And yeah, hopefully we'll get some resource for Intercorp. Helping us, we've got Diplomat. What have you been up to, and which mech are you bringing?
So Diplomat is here for the first time, helping out with the Styx camp. Bringing along a swallowtail. Help with identifying, scanning, and then ultimately taking down this strange, never-before-seen beast.
Mm-hmm. Blitz, what have you been up to? Which mech are you bringing?
Blitz is rocking a Zhang today because he had to do a last-minute switch with his Blackbeard because, well, his prison buddy kind of stole his previous mech, so now he's trying to get some revenge, but now has to kill a spider before he can do that.
Nice. Hotshot. That free agent juice allowing you to take a consortium mech to an Intercorp mission. What have you been up to?
Hotshot has spent the entire interim of the discovery of the consortium schmoozing his way into getting one of these, and then schmoozing his way into being allowed to bring it on Interpoint missions. He likes the Interpoint guys. They pay well, and he's never been much for clandestine shit. But also, that gun is really big.
Perfect. And Historian. What have you been up to? Which mech are you bringing?
Well, Historian is mainly here to slay the beast and potentially protect people from the region. He's a free agent, actually, trying to grasp the tension between the Consortium and Interpoint. And for today's mission, he is bringing an Everest specialized in mining and anti-EOD endeavors.
Mm-hmm. We just built some new buildings during the update stream. That means you get some new reserves. You can check them out in the available reserves channel below this one. Every member of the Intercorp faction, that means not our free agents, get the coolant reserve, which may I use once per mission to clear all heat as a free action. And the team collectively, including the free agents, gets +4 repair points during the rest, which you may allocate as you see fit. And once per mission, at the start of any round, you can place a Blast 2 airstrike anywhere on the battlefield, and characters caught in the blast take 2d6 explosive.
Consortium seems to be lagging behind.
Well, they built a big ass spider.
Oh, okay.
And they just built a building that gives all of their players a free Unicomp core bonus.
Okay. Could you give me, 30 seconds? I just have to clear a plate.
Okay.
I mean, I guess you can, I don't know.
I'll throw us on the map.
If not, I can wait. It's, yeah. Remember bonus objective.
I do need to remember bonus objective. But there is none today, so I don't have to remember anymore. This is a core capture sitrep. That means you have to destroy enemies. Once an enemy is destroyed, they drop escort objectives. And you have to bring at least 4 of those into the blue zone inside your player deployment zone.
Oh, we're playing dog tags. Interesting.
Blitz holds the record for, I think, 4 brought in. Or at least that was the record when I did it.
I think the team record is 10 by now. It's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can put yourselves in the green. Escort objectives, of course, only move with your standard movement. They do not move if there's an enemy adjacent.
I have forward operative, so I assume that still takes place before we see enemies, right? I just have to like pick a spot.
Yep.
That's all right. Okay. Well, I mean, I'd be a sucker to not get the free invisible hidden. So, anybody have any recommendations? I'm thinking, I don't know, maybe around here. It's not far, but I don't want to be that far out.
I have much coverage on the right side.
Oh, hang on. I can just see. Oh, you are deploying enemies. Okay. I assume I'm locked in if that's the case.
Do what you want, to be honest.
Okay.
Do what makes
Thanks.
you happy.
Sure. I appreciate that. Always love a DM who understands the rules are for player fun, not a caller. Well, since I start out invisible hidden, I guess I'll just go here. And somebody else wants to lock that bastion, I can try to plank it. But anyway,
Well, that's my job, as I'm the swallowtail.
it'd be a fun job to have done. Anyway, yeah, give me like 30 seconds ish. I just gotta go clear a plate.
Okay.
I mean, we're
suppose,
also gonna need to shred that cataract too. Cataphract.
Don't worry, I have 20 sensors. I can reach both of them.
We are, of
don't know if
course,
that-
in
if
the
the line of sight blocks it, though.
Siler Desert. That means at the end of your turn, if you moved more than 6 spaces, you take 4 damage. No, it's the tier 1. 3 damage. AP.
That was 4.
It's 3, 4, 5, I think. For 2. Let's look at it. 3, 4, 5 here.
Oh, yep.
The Zheng hates this.
I've noticed. Yeah.
The Zheng cries out in pain as the servos grind to a halt.
Does my
yeah.
armor work against that damage?
No, it's AP. That's the whole point.
Oh.
All right, I'm back.
6 rounds,
Should make it.
capturing cores, and players go first.
Okay, so
Well, I'm invisible and hidden, so I'm straight chilling for the moment.
I can lock on twice for the Bastion and Cataphract to shred them.
If the rest of the team's in agreement.
Because I do have Spotter to do a lot of that.
Nice.
Yeah,
I
plus, when I lock on, I can have Historian immediately shoot something. But
Nice.
so Historian probably could shoot the Bastion, though they would probably have soft cover rock.
Likely.
Yeah, but at least if you can shred it to soft cover, it's a problem, but if it does not have any armor.
So, anybody have any other ideas, or will I
Go for it.
throwing out some shreds? All right.
Do it!
Suits me.
So, Historian, do you want me to bend the focal so that you can attack the Bastion, or would you rather me? Okay.
Do bastions
one-
have multiple structure?
Nope.
Nope.
Oh. Well,
Bastions
if I get a
do.
shot off it, if I get a shot on it, I just structure it. So.
All right. Question for Ralph. So, Spotter 2. If I use a full tech to lock on twice, would I get a third lock on?
Yep.
Alrighty. I can literally just do 3 lock-ons, or I could turn on the invisibility field and cover Histor.
I didn't know you could lock on twice. That's a big game.
Yeah, tech actions can be repeated.
Oh.
Yeah, maybe we could try killing the Bastion before deploying the invisible field, I think.
Yeah, okay. So I can throw out a lock-on the Bastion, The Hornet, since it is flying. And then, since that is... I suppose that's already the end of my turn, so I'll get the third one, since I did not. And I'll throw it on the Cataphract down here, if I may.
Mm-hmm.
So I also learn armor, speed, skills, current HP, etc. So I should be able to, right? Here already. Alright, yeah. That'll be my turn.
The Hornet.
Oh, that also means I become visible. Just because I have integrated. And and I'll throw the shred on the... do you want me to shred the Cataphract or Bastion first?
Does armor interact at all with the fact that if I hit, I do structure damage?
No.
Okay, I figured not, but I've played with some janky homebrew, so I just wanted to be clear. How likely do you think I am to hit 10 evasion with the lock on? And crack shot.
That's pretty good. So since Hotshot's dealing with the Bastion, I'll put the shredded on the Cataphract.
Mm-hmm.
I forget. Can I take multiple protocols at the beginning of turn or just one?
As many as you like.
Nice.
As long as they're unique.
Yeah. Okay.
The Hornet.
On the move.
We'll fly to here. We'll put out a Hex missile.
Pulling the trigger.
At 2 targets. Gonna roll invisible afterwards. Oh, well, we still in tier 6 million. We are. Let's reduce that to tier 1. Let's try that again. That looks more better. Invis check. Hits. Cool. Now I need to put it in for the 3rd time. There we go. I did it! 1 accuracy against both of you nerds. Oh. Uh-oh. Let me... reload Roll20. I think there might have been a Roll20 update. A Roll20 update that breaks everything? No way.
Oh, no.
No way. Oh? Does this still work? This still works. That is unlucky. The AoE button broke. Does this still work? This still works.
AoE button broke. Understandable. Have a great day.
AoE machine broke, literally.
Understandable.
My
I will do 10 rolls.
That is bad.
Are the macro dead or?
I can't do AoE stuff, I think.
Uh-oh.
You are, yeah, my mortar doesn't work.
Unlucky.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Well, I guess we start to manually calculate attack rolls for those.
Fuck, I love that.
Good thing I brought a single target weapon for this run.
D20 plus 1d6 highest on... For each
Apparently,
of us?
weapon seems to work. Not. Yeah, it's good for me.
Give me 1 sec.
You know, maybe having this hero. Oh well.
Well, don't know. Diplomat, take a roll 20. That's a hit. Historian, take a roll 20. And a d6. 10. Hit.
Isn't it smart? The hex missiles?
Yeah. Does that mean that an 18 misses you?
Oh, it's an 18. Oh, I thought it was.
Okay, so
Okay.
I take 3 hits.
Both of you take 3 heat.
Okay.
And the Hornet will prepare and impale systems against you, Hotshot, for when you do any protocol.
Even while I'm invisible and hidden, brutal.
Oh, true, you're hidden. We can't do that then. We'll prep a impale for when something funny happens.
Okay.
That's a turn.
And something objective funny. It's...
Objectively funny, true.
You guys want me to pop the bastion or hold on to it?
Go ahead, get rid of it before he can take a turn.
Okay. Shot, weapons, call, accuracy. That'd be
2.
oh yeah. I protocalled for the slowed not ordnance because it's the desert anyway, and the crack shots were immobilized. So
That's a quick action.
blah blah blah. What? Oh well, I guess I didn't do that then. Okay, Okay, well, I protocoled. Goodbye. And then that will end my turn, and I will get pushed 3 spaces, direction of my choice. Blah, 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 hide, pushed. Yeah, I'll go. Can I go? Shmeep? Or does it have to be like a straight line from my starting hex?
Needs to be a
Is that-
straight line.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll move here. I can see stuff moving up, giving me a line of sight. Hidden, invisible, still, all that jazz, all the fun. Yeah, that's it.
The ace is going to fly 5
Oh, I did crit,
spaces.
so I do roll max damage. No, never mind. I wasn't in that 20. I don't.
Fire a missile at Historian Diplomat. Oh, nope, no dice. Historian! 10 hits. Diplomat, 10 hits. Invisible hits. 4 damage. Invading Historian.
Okay.
2 heat impaired.
Okay.
That's it for the ace.
Historian, do you want to go or?
Yeah. As you wish, because all I know, all I will do, I think, is trying to advance a little bit and shot the Hornet.
Oh, one
Yeah, get out of that
target still
juicy
works.
AoE range.
Oh, Hotshot, don't you need to end your turn?
Oh, I didn't. You're right. Thank you. Oh. Good catch.
Yeah, so I can take the turn. At least it will be quick, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So I move here. And I will shot the Hornet with the HMG.
No problem.
Consume that lock on for an even shot.
Yeah, I will consume the lock on. At least I will only have one difficulty with that.
It's okay. It's only as evasion 16. Don't worry about it. You get to re-roll that because you're next to
No.
diplomat, I think, right? Yep.
Oh, nice.
Roll it again. Give me the 16,
go.
historian.
Trying to. Wait, which? What? Hold on.
What? Spotter
Oh
one?
yeah, spotter 1. Yeah.
No.
Okay, roll again. Yes. Okay, but that did consume lock on, so I get to automatically hit with auto for 3 damage.
Nice.
And with my last quick action, I will just put a lock on the Hornet. And end of the turn for me.
Wow, thanks for the support.
It does make me visible.
Oh, do you
it's
lose
worth it
invisible?
for 3 damage. Yes, because Integrated Cloak disappears if I take a reaction.
Okay. Blitz, if you want me, you'll have to come and get me. We're prepping a skirmish and end the turn.
Okay, I just have to verify, is it, do I have to move 6 squares to take the damage, or is it after 6 squares? More than
After
6
6.
spaces.
After 6, the
Okay.
7th space at the end of your turn, you take 3 AP kinetic. As the sand clogs up the servos.
Oh my God, what's gonna be the play here? Well then, I guess we're gonna slowly and surely, oh God, yeah, how am I gonna do this? Whatever. We'll move 3 spaces forward. We'll take the hide action.
Yeah.
And then I guess we'll prep an act. Oh wait, wait! I did that backwards. Oh, whatever. I have my mortar. I have a ranged weapon for some reason.
Drew.
Oh, what's the range on the mortar?
15.
15. We're gonna go after that assassin.
Mm-hmm. Single target should still work for some reason.
1 difficulty.
Oh.
Womp womp.
The Rainmaker is going to fire a... Oh, they don't have that here.
Also, I just realized, because I protocoled to immobilize, does that make my post-shot move ineligible? Should I still be back here?
Nope, because it's a push.
Oh, okay.
We're going to search for
Just
you,
wondering.
hotshot.
Yep.
Beat a 15 with agility.
Okay. Hang on. Check. Where do I... Is it basics?
It's in basics
Yeah,
or
click
in
the
the
agility button.
textbooks. You can click the
Agility.
agility button down.
Oh. Actually, difficulty... Not sure if I have anything for that. Don't think so. Whatever. Nope. Okay. Ah! Oh well, happens.
Cool.
And then we're firing 3 rockets.
Weapons free.
Historian, soft cover. Miss, too reliable. Diplomat, soft cover. Hits 4. Hotshot, soft cover.
Does it apply knockback?
Miss 2. Nah, stay there. Too reliable, kills invisible.
Yep. Think.
That leaves the assassin and archer. Assassin will move 6, not in a hurry, and neither is the archer. That's the round. Going to round 2.
You guys want to mark any of the marked targets? Or try to anyway, because I see some
I mean, the
line impediments.
Cataphract's annoying, but take out whatever you want.
Okay. Soft cover. I'm doing some brainulating on core power, because one, it's efficient, and 2, I have the thing that additionally makes it so that I get my efficient core power back once per scene.
What's permission?
Yeah, super efficient. And I do have 5 movements, so let me just like Jones up attempt to Jones an angle on the cataphract. It doesn't have soft cover.
It is once per mission. It's got changed in the last update. It's no longer once per
Mission.
scene.
Okay.
Mission.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That's it's pretty good. That does change things a little bit.
Don't be afraid to take damage. We
That's
do.
true.
We do get the +4 repair points floating, and then I also have Grease Mud.
True.
Extra.
Okay.
If you want to airstrike, once per mission, by the way, now is the chance. Needs to be start of a round.
Nothing
Just
that
letting
we
you
would
know.
airstrike. I don't know.
Well, if it's first 3, it'll hit the archer and the assassin.
It's
No,
blast.
it's too small.
Oh.
Alas. Assuming that I can do the thing I'm about to say, I would like to overcharge, piston stabilize, move, fire the curtain call, because
Yep.
I'll still have a free. Well, okay, cool. So yeah, do that. No protocol, obviously, because I do need to move to get a better angle on the cataphract. Can't get an amazing angle, I don't think, with 5 move. That's still soft cover, yeah. This little lad.
Yeah. The rocks in the way.
Okay.
Der Rock.
Das Rock.
If you get within range 2 of, you will be able to re-roll.
At the risk of actually, yeah, I push after, so yeah, I'll do that. Good call. 21 hexes, still within range. Yep, suits me.
Neutral.
Weapons, curtain call. Brutal. Reroll.
Reroll.
I just have to press it again, I assume.
Yep.
Okay. There we go.
Brent, let's go.
Yep. Thank you. Much obliged. And then
Spotter actually coming in use.
Yeah, spotter's insane if you have a guy who needs to be spotted. Anyway, then push here, invisible hidden.
You're not invisible nor hidden.
Unless I have an outdated version of the book, I thought the push automatically. Am I wrong? I guess I'm wrong.
You lost invisible
started
and
with
you
stern.
overcharged.
Oh, okay. And then I can't be hidden because someone has line of sight. Okay, fair enough. You got me.
Yep.
Sorry.
Now we must administer the jam.
Yeah. I'm 2 for 2 on rounds. I think it's only fair that I take a little bit of abuse.
Will move boost. We'll scram. Three heat jammed. Seven spaces, 3 more spaces. Hiding behind this rocket, height 0, taking 3 damage from sand. I believe you also take 3 damage from sand, Hotshot, no? You move more than 7 spaces, including the push.
Oh,
1,
yeah,
2,
on your
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sure did. Okay, fair enough.
And that is the Hornet.
That Hornet is very low.
I can shoot him in the next turn. All I have to do is basically moving 5 X's and just use the spell.
If you attack it in any way, I'm pretty sure it's dead because of autopod.
Yeah, I think it has like 1.
It has like 2 health, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Any reliable graze is going to kill it.
It's all the health we
Okay.
need.
Yeah, if you have an assault rifle, it'll destroy it too.
I can take the turn and kill it.
Sure.
Globally.
That's fine.
Yeah, okay, perfect. So I will move.
In order to see if it's a half-size character, Bandis has 1 need to be somewhere on this line. Otherwise you can't see it over the rock here.
So you would need to from here. This
Yep.
hex right here.
Yep.
As it stands, you don't have line of sight.
Correct.
Sorry, I will use the competence of siege specialist to shot a rock
And that
with my stun cannon and automatically inflict 2 damage to the Hornet and destroy the color.
No!
That's clever.
Good stuff.
I was not expecting to use this this skill that way, but well.
That's new. All right. Well, there's a core right there.
Yeah, totally. So no, I am not in the good. Yeah, I can move. I can accept. I can take the 3 damage of moving in the sand and just go grab the core.
Yep.
If it seems good for you.
Going from here to here was a boost, right? For jump jets.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true that I could use this as a boost to jump jet. Yeah.
I think you gotta, otherwise you can't clear this wall with 3 spaces.
Okay. Yeah, so it was my boost. So I will use my normal movement just to go near the core and grab it.
If you want to take the 3 damage, you can move 2 spaces backwards and carry the core, but that's up to you.
Yeah, let's act as a hero and take the damage.
Nice.
Yeah. We have plenty of repairs to go around after the scene, so.
I deliberately pushed away to get out of AoE range, you fool.
Now all of you must perish in the AoE.
And end of turn for me.
The ace. We'll try to invade you, Diplomat.
That one first.
You ain't got much of a heat cap, do you?
Nope. I completely missed that. Oh dear. Okay. Basics. First overheat. First lustrous. Exposed. Ouch.
Exposed. Ooh, that is juicy, but I think we'll put the rocket to here regardless. Now apparently AoE still work if you just have 1 target. That's a hit on Historian, hit on Hotshot.
Okay, so 4 damage.
Yes. Blitz and Diplomat.
I'm going for the core, unless you have something spicier to do.
What's your speed, Blitz? 3?
3!
You might need some help. Otherwise,
Oh,
it's
no.
gonna take you 4
I
rounds.
I have puppet systems.
Yeah, that's help. I think the
can
problem
give
the
you
problem
another
actually isn't
3
getting there. The
speed.
problem is schlepping it back because Blitz can only move it with standard movement.
Standards only, yeah.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Blitz on the quest for the core. The core quest.
I'm
Like
gonna
a
play the
5
objective.
episode-
All right.
Yeah, that's fair. It's just gonna take a while. Maybe Hotshot
4
can.
episode
I believe
series.
Hotshot can help you out. I believe. Yeah,
I'll just kill
either
something
one-
closer to you.
Either one of you can take a turn.
Yeah, all I would do is clear my exposed. Perhaps overcharge to do something. Since I know I'll only heat, and just clear that exposed with a stabilize after.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, and
Yeah. So your only real pressing concern is the Rainmaker at the moment.
You know, what's the Rayman gonna do? Structure you with one rocket?
You can do some lock-ons. Keep that rolling.
yeah, I could lock on twice still because with the overcharge. Because I do absolutely want to stabilize before I tear through
Yeah, no doubt.
3 structure
Go
in a
for
single
it.
hit.
Go for it.
Yeah, okay. So, first things first, let's do my first overcharge.
Mm-hmm. Locking onto the Rainmaker and Ace. I think it's the only guys you can see.
Yeah. Let's see. This dude. Ace. I don't think aces have armor, right?
No, the Rainmaker has 1 point of armor. Shred that guy, but
I don't think
really
the
matter
ace
here.
has anything to resist or
no.
have
The
armor,
Ace just
so I'll shred
dodges.
the Rainmaker.
Mhm.
So that incurs 1. So I have 2, and then I will just stabilize. I will clear heat and exposed, and then I can clear impaired with a secondary effect,
No problem.
even though it would clear itself anyway.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Now let's see. I can either move and make my way towards the core, or I can stay here and turn. That is the question.
I think if you move, you can't double lock-on, can you?
Oh, that's true.
That
We'd have to remove one.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, okay, so I'm staying here then.
Okay.
Clearing heat and turning invisible, because yeah.
Oh, you got it. A competent player who can take care of their own set of symbols. I will keep that in mind.
I've played enough side games to figure it out, so.
Perfect. Perfect. No. We'll have to wait till Blitz leaves that rock. We'll do the Rainmaker in the meantime. We will perform a lock on you, Historian.
Okay.
And then we shoot 3 missiles.
That one first.
Now that you're locked on Historian, the attack has Seeking. It's a hit for 4.
I will
Diplomat
take my
soft
revenge
cover.
sometime.
Misses, 2 reliable. And Hotshot, you have hard cover from this angle. Misses, 2 reliable.
Okay.
It's time, Blitz. The rock can't save you ever.
Oh no, I'm taking damage and I'm showing my absolute commitment to this. So I'll
Alright.
I'll take my 3. First things first, boost.
Yes.
1, 2, 3. Overcharge.
Nice.
Boost. 1,
Base.
1, 2,
Blitz is going all out.
3. I'm going to Jout.
Yeah, Charlie.
Joutles. Yeah, boom. I'll blow up the little rubble, half rubble in front of me.
You got it.
And then, using my standard move,
The Zhang stutters and grinds to a halt as the sand enters the servos.
Hey Ralph, I just looked at the log. Could you walk me through how
Yep.
I got jammed? It looks like the Impale
Uh,
systems. Oh, it did target me. Oh, never mind. Wait, I did. Can I
should
just not
target
apply
you.
the heat?
I
Oh,
think so.
I guess I just
think
didn't. Oh, I
you
guess
have
just
to do
never.
that manually.
Okay.
You gotta
I'm
do
sorry.
that. That's all good.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense. I thought the way it worked in my brain was you hit diplomat with one of them. You didn't realize you also hit one. Okay, sure.
The season.
Everything makes sense now. Jammed sucks.
Already there.
He's already there, Blitz. Now, the question is, are we giga greedy or are we playing it safe? We're
Kick.
playing it safe.
Do the kick.
No, we have a shotgun. We have a shotgun we want to use.
Execute.
Lock it on first. Consuming 1 accuracy. Hitting you for 10 kinetic damage. We will decide to not knock you back because you're currently in the assassin's knife threat. And that is the-
8 damage.
yeah, it's by
Or-
of course.
yeah.
Naturally. And the archer.
Moving out. Target locked. Kill order received.
1 difficulty shot, consuming lock on blitz behind the rock. 1 damage. That is the round. Going to round 3. I think Blitz, you have your work cut out for you, so we'll bring in the reinforcements from the west side.
Blitz is
1 hive.
episode 1 of a 5 episode quest.
Yeah, well, being harassed by an archer assassin, it's a rough one. Blitz needs your help.
have
Call
Oracle.
this toll-free number to send
We
help
just
to
need
Blitz in need.
your credit card
Donation
information
drive
with
from
3
chat.
wacky numbers on the back.
You can also donate
Chat,
bullets
for
to
a
the
humble
enemies.
donation of just 1,000 channel points, you too can deal 1 damage to this assassin.
I do have Oracle LMGs, so I could shoot up and over this rock and plink someone. If it's absolutely necessary, I can hit the archer.
I can't do a ton this turn, and I would like to get this turn so I can turn invisible and hide again or something.
Alright, go
Yeah.
right ahead.
Okay, cool. Because, yeah, I can't shoot. I'm jammed.
I'm invisible until my turn starts or until I on-pod, so...
Yep.
Jammed, what is this kind of peasant word?
Yeah. How do you folks feel about me just stabilizing? More or less a dummy turn. Well, I was thinking, like, walk 5 to here-ish, stabilize, turn invisible, not be hidden.
Do you have other weapons still? Would take a shot at the assassin.
Wait, really? I
Double
thought
charge.
jammed was all guns.
Oh, I mean,
Like-
if you stabilize, you can clear it. That's what I mean.
Yeah, totally can. And then I could. Well, if I overcharge, I'd lose invisible, and I do kind of
That's true.
care a modest amount about my health. I mean, is that everything? Is everyone else alright with that for first turns? Does anyone want to do something more
Go.
impactful?
Oh, I'm just gonna run the football home.
Sure. Well, I'll run it to you. You
Any
can.
damn for me.
I'll run to you so that we can make the intercept. So I will spend 1 repair point to, if I'm remembering, Stabilize works right. Spend 1 repair point to fully heal, and then I automatically clear all heat.
No,
No,
it's
clearing
either
heat
or.
and healing are exclusive.
Go to mech.
Unfortunate.
Go to mech
unfortunate.
actions. Go to mech
Mech
actions. Full action
actions.
stabilize, and then that'll walk you through.
Stabilize. Ah, my apologies. Okay. Well, I guess I have a lot less robust of a heat cap, so I'll still clear heat.
Mhm.
Secondary effect, clear condition, clear condition. Not like I can do anything with it unless I then additionally do more overheating, which I won't, but, you know.
So you still have 5 repair points.
Yep. Where's jammed? Off. And yeah, that's it. Invisible. Not hidden.
Invisible.
Oh, hang on. Oh, thank you.
The assassin is
And-
going to Assassin's Mark you, Blitz. It now has resistance against your attacks and ignores your armor when sticking you with a knife.
Mercy is for the weak.
Like this.
Brutal.
It's okay. You're living.
If I lock onto that assassin by somehow getting this site, I could turn off that resistance for you.
That is true. Shred.
And Blitz, you take 4 damage in full.
I would have super distance. Spaces. Okay, who's going next?
I mean, I've got funny things to do. But if somebody has
Yeah.
something more impactful,
I don't have much queued up right now.
There's
Actually, Blitz, what's your threat?
1.
Oh, and we've got Skirmisher too.
Damn it.
You got that Skirmisher juice.
Skirmisher wouldn't affect it because I was planning on making that assassin.
No, I
go
mean for
away
getting away with the
or-
Skirmisher too. We can
Yeah.
walk out from the assassin without getting.
Yeah, I was saying like with Horror OS, trigger an Overwatch from Blitz
Oh.
on the assassin.
Oh, I see. Yeah. No, that won't work.
I
No,
mean,
that
if
wouldn't work. That wouldn't work. Never mind.
Oh, it wouldn't. Yeah, it would be like
No.
a full.
It
push.
would. It
Yeah.
would.
Yeah,
It would.
yeah, it wouldn't work,
yeah,
which is
it
why-
wouldn't work.
Which is why I asked if what Blitz's threat was. If Blitz had threat 2, it would, but it would not work right now because threat. Yeah, I don't have anything right now, in specific at least.
All right. Well then, I guess
Well
I'm
then.
just gonna do my. I've got my silly thing that I want to do then.
Go for it.
All right, I'm gonna pick up that rock right in front of me, and I'm going to move it 1 space to the right.
With TSS1. Yep. No problem. Rock.
too bad I'm too far. I could have shot the rock.
The assassin has to make an agility save at 2 accuracy.
Fine.
Is it? It's not.
You know what? Since I'm gonna lock onto it with my other standard or with my other quick,
Yeah.
and then 1, 2, 3.
Do you just want to skirmish something and skirmish her out?
Oh wait. Oh yeah,
Or
that
just-
would work, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can just mortar the archer if you like, and not get stabbed in the
Yeah.
face.
Then I will hit the rock, I guess.
You can mortar the archer if you like. Put a more.
Yeah, mortar.
Oh. Oh yeah, that makes more sense.
We do a little damage.
I think things broke.
1 AoE should work. No? Works for me.
It didn't. Target 1.
Target 1 should work. Difficulty 1? Oh. What did you click?
I said. I don't know why that didn't work for me.
Mine
That was
works.
weird.
Okay, good.
Well, whatever.
My gift to you.
Okay.
One
Then
roll.
yeah.
1 roll, that's all you
1,
get.
2.
Nice, we're almost there. You can smell the extraction zone. You can also smell a structure though.
Think I care?
Gonna lock onto your blitz. The archer Gonna shoot at you, Hotshot.
Yep.
Take 3 reliable.
Oh.
The misery.
Oh, you probably don't follow that guy.
Historian Diplomat.
Everything I will do during my turn will probably be moving to put the core extraction zone. Yeah, maybe I could try to shot the archer. Yeah, Diplomat, I think I will leave you the turn.
Diplomat, if at some point you can lock the assassin, I can probably get him after moving the core. Just to...
Yes. It's until let's see, the shred lasts until the end of the assassin's next turn.
Mm-hmm.
So you would have
Oh,
to
the shred.
go before it next turn.
That's fine. I structure.
You structure, yeah. If I want to get that, I would have to put down here, and then I could get both the archer and the assassin to lock on, and then probably tech attack someone else like the ace. Would I have line of sight to the Rainmaker if I was down here, Ralph? This line?
That'd be barely okay, yeah. But the Rainmaker always lock on. That matters.
I'm just asking for a.
Yeah, you
tech.
can see that. Yeah. Sure can.
In that case, well, I'll leave that core in the top left, so that I don't run away alone as a fucking swallowtail. So I'll begin. I'll move 5 spaces down here. And then I will initiate a full tech to first lock on the assassin and shred it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will... Let's see. Yeah, I'll full tech and then I'll invade that Rainmaker. So, invade Rainmaker. Let's see, I don't know if I need to take this lock on from someone else, so I will not consume lock on this.
Oh, jammed.
Hit. Eject power cores. Yeah, that'll jam them. So.
Power cores ejected.
So that Rainmaker gets to do nothing this round. Let's go. That's a full
The
tech.
Ace. Unless you want to still do something.
No, I don't think I have anything else that happens because I did move. Yep.
Ace will move and then use Strafe to deal 3 kinetic damage automatically to Historian.
Hi. So I take structure point.
Mm-hmm.
So 5 for me.
Do it, coward.
And I'm impaired.
Can't decide which one. Which one do I choose?
Do it, coward. Come on. Bring it. Bring it.
Alright, Blitz, you got it. Consuming the lock-on with the missile launcher at accuracy. It's... impaired. That's the ace. It takes 3 damage from the sand and the exhaust, the turbines, and Historian.
Just don't like sand. Could have guessed.
It's
They
rough.
really
It's
don't.
coarse. It gets everywhere.
My jet engines are full of sand.
Just rev them up. We'll blow it out.
True. Alright, Historian. All
So,
you!
Historian, if you
All the time.
attack the
Yeah,
ace, the
I
ranger,
just-
or the assassin, I get to do a bonus 3 damage to them.
Yeah, I just have to find the impaired on the.
Oh, it's the swirly circles. I got you. These ones.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Ralph is nice enough that he handles it on point games, usually.
Sometimes. But I'm very proud of you if you can manage yourself.
So the ace does not have a melee attack, if I remember correctly.
So the ace is currently 8 spaces above the ground. That's the arrow here, the
Oh.
8 arrow.
Yeah,
So
okay.
you're free to go.
Oh no, I cannot shoot him with my stub cannon.
No.
Sad.
HMG is barely in
You
range.
can HMG,
Yeah.
but that would be 2 inaccuracy. Just not
Yeah.
close enough for a reroll.
Yeah. So I think I will only move to put
If
the
you move
core.
there,
Yeah, I can give the. Yeah, I can put the. I
Yeah,
can
you can get the core in.
and be
How
in
many
your
cores do
range.
we get?
4.
4?
And it is halftime almost.
Okay, so I will move adjacent to diplomat. Drop the core in the zone, and now. Yeah, maybe I will. I will still try to lob a shot at the ace with the HMG.
Mhm.
Maybe I call the.
Hold on. a second.
And I will consume the lock on.
No problem. That is going to be a 1 difficulty shot. And you get to
So
roll
I get
twice.
to attack. Actually, it's gonna
Okay.
barrel roll.
So I will. I do my reroll.
Yeah, go ahead, because you ate that lock on as well.
No.
And then I can. Well, autopod still triggers, but does it count as an attack?
It's an
I
attack.
don't think it does, right?
No, it is.
It's
Just auto hits.
automatic.
Okay, and I will use my last quick action to.
I think in Lancer auto miss. We're not going to barrel roll here, but I think in Lancer auto miss trumps auto hit. So we could barrel roll it, but
We
we're not
could.
gonna.
Okay.
And I will use my last quick action to put a lock on him.
Yeah, it makes
Yeah,
sense
another
since the trigger for barrel roll is specifically getting hit.
The Rainmaker vibrates in place. Moves behind this rock. Oh, wait. We're not vibrating in place at all. This Rainmaker's volley.
Oh.
That means we're first going to full action fire our auxiliary rockets, which aren't attacks, nor attack actions.
Some other secret third.
Yeah, some other secret third form of rockets. Agility
good
saves
goodness.
for both of you, or take for Historian no longer impaired. Neutral.
So all. So agility. On
Yeah, okay. Click the word agility, then yourself, and then it should work.
I do have Kai bioplating, which is coming in handy.
1 accuracy. 18. Take 2 damage. And Historian. Agility save. 4 on a failure. 2 on a success.
Okay. Agility save?
Yep.
Okay.
You can push that red agility button.
Yep.
Right.
Okay.
Technology.
difficulty,
No.
There is a difficulty?
Nope.
No? Okay.
2 damage for you.
Yay. Okay.
Yeah.
The Hive is going to drone barrage you, Historian. That's a hit. You get a choice. Become immobilized and impaired or move 5 spaces.
I will take the 5 spaces.
Alrighty. Where can we put you? That's useless. I think here is pretty bad.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I didn't want to give you advice, but...
And that is the round. Going to run 4.
Let me run it into the end zone.
4, 5.
Yeah,
Good.
let's go, Blitz.
I mean,
let's go.
I can do it.
If you're dead set on it, sure. I can just pop the assassin and then hide into nothing.
South Cataphract.
Well, that-
What, huh?
Oh, South Cataphract.
South Cataphract.
Spooky South Cataphract? Alright. Do
South.
Cataphracts do?
They
they're
charge
a
around
pain.
They run around
They
screaming
have
and kick you
a-
in the face.
They are
Okay.
both ranged and melee attackers. They are
I don't really-
essentially cavalry.
Alright. If you guys want to lock onto stuff before I go, you can give me some targets to pick and I'll pick them.
All right.
Of course. I can lock onto the Hive Archer. Yeah, I could do a lock on the Hive. Not move, so I get a free lock on Archer as well, and have oracles which I can just throw on the cat.
Sure, sounds like a plan.
Alright, is any objections, or does Blitz want to rush in first, or what?
I was gonna say, look, I can drop off the core to secure it, and then just have the satisfaction of getting it from that corner to the end zone.
Yeah.
You
If
did
you
it,
have
Blitz.
You could also just stand up here and somewhat defend against the cataphract, if that is what you so desire.
I mean, I'll be near the end zone, so I can easily reposition. But the point being is, if you really want to take your turn, go right ahead, or I can just do what I want to do.
Yeah, you can do what you.
All right,
have no
cool.
objections.
I'm going to mortar that archer again.
Stop mortaring my archer.
No.
What's wrong?
Okay,
Murder
that
it.
time that worked for me.
What's the archer ever done to you?
Skirmish 2. Standard move.
You did it!
Let's get some
Yep.
fanfare up.
Good job.
And then, to celebrate, I'm gonna bolster Hot Shot.
I'll take it.
Oh no, that's actually really annoying. We were about to force a save on Hotshot. Let's see. I guess the assassin will go. He'll jump into your face, Hotch. Oh, actually, we need to jump in your face. No, you can just move 6. We can lock on or invade. We'll invade. Two heat impaired and the knives.
Oh, does that not roll invis? I mean, it would make sense because it's attack, but...
You're not invisible right now. You took reliable damage from the archer.
Okay.
And 4 damage.
Yeah, that'll do her. Directions... No, not... Oh, guys, basics probably. Structure. First lost.
Impaired.
Outcome. Impaired.
That's okay.
Okay.
Assassin, done so.
Well... How much can I move? Oh, if I move, I get hit by the assassin, yeah?
Correct.
I could do my lock on turn.
Yeah.
Just throw out lock-on thing.
Well, we've
sure.
got 2
cat-
cores. We need 2 more. It is around 4 out of 6. Just letting you know the time frame.
Yeah, we are a little bit tight.
Mhm.
But we do have a bunch of enemies nearby, and we probably have the damage to take care of them. Especially when they're locked on. So, yeah. If anybody... Does anybody object? Or will I be?
Yeah, do what you're gonna do.
Alright. In that case, I am going to first lock on to this hive. Well, does the archer have any armor? Trying to remember.
Nope.
Nope. I guess we'll hive. Which
I
might
thought
have
so, doesn't
armor?
it?
I'm not
No.
sure.
Not a tier 1.
Whatever. Okay. I guess just shred one of them at random. Coin flip it in your head. Whichever, whatever you think is better.
Okay. We quantum
Um,
shred them. The shred is
Quantum shred.
displaced between both of them until they're observed.
I mean, it's fitting for the swallow tail. So I do get to figure out what's with both of them. Which I
What's the deal with airplane food?
yeah, the archer is quite vulnerable right now with his 6 HP. And then with my other quick action, I will skirmish with my flex mount of 2 Oracle LMGs against the Cataphract, since they are arcing and they are also accurate, so I get +1 accuracy on them.
I mean, you could try to kill something weak, like the archer or whatever.
I do want to dink the Cataphract a little bit,
Oh.
just so it's a little bit softer for Historian.
Mhm.
Plus the Archer has lock-on, so I could dink it later with the Autopod. So,
Okay.
other against Cataphract. It's a
Nice.
Oh, I
Crit hit.
forgot to do the regular hits. 1 crit hit and
5 damage.
then since I did not this turn, I turn invisible, and then I also do obviously get that second lock on Archer. Which
Yep. The archer is going to shoot at you, Diplomat. That is going to be 3 reliable damage. And we are.
I do want to just take this moment to say that you really do have an incredibly good understanding of the systems of the game, because I read the Stiletto, and because I don't have the entire game like down to like a genome sequence in my brain, I was like, wow, this seems really overpowered. And then you consistently keep telling me, and like, this is a sincere compliment, this is not backhanded, the ways you find to not get frustrated and just be like, oh, okay, reliable removes your invisibility, which makes you vulnerable. That's really good balance. I'm impressed.
To be fair, the Skyblades are probably the worst to opt for the Stiletto this season. Because they have a lot of non-attacking damage, yeah. But you also get this invade. I'll tell you.
Whoa, invade be upon ye.
And I hope you have a good time with a big rifle.
Yeah.
Actually,
Joke's on you, I have a regular rifle that I can use. I assume
go to
impaired
there.
doesn't stack, does it?
no, it does not.
No. You're either
I've-
impaired or you are not.
Makes sense.
That's the archer.
Okay.
I suppose the Cataphract has resistance because I'm the closer to him.
That is correct.
Okay.
Want to mess up the assassin?
Yeah, because I was hesitating to just do cover fire on the Cataphract, but given the fact we need to kill things ASAP, yeah. So I will. I can take the turn. If I do that, I think I will just do a barrage on the assassin, shooting with all I have to try to kill him.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah, I actually counter to the way I've played, I have guns that aren't the big one. So
Maybe you can take out the archer or the ace.
maybe.
Yeah, the ace is right there as well. What weapons do you have, Hotshot?
I have 2 pistols and the Persuader. The stiletto gun. It has like 3 firing modes.
As for me, you have the HMG and 2 step cannon.
A big thing is that right now it has AP and 1d3 plus 4 as long as I fire within range 3 at the assassin.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wonder
It's
3
beefy.
plus 4 but versus an HMG.
I mean,
so
like, the
the
guy has
HMG can
enough
do a lot
health
of
that I think you should still whittle him, personally.
It's as you wish, or I can move and try to shoot the ace.
It is weak.
Ace can dodge though.
Yeah,
it does
so
have barrel roll, so using a big attack on it is not as advisable. I honestly, I'd say.
Could also just back
Historian-
off to here and delete the cataphract if you like. It's also
Yeah.
possible.
Yeah, actually, that's a good idea. You don't. There's no lock on it, but a barrage will still hurt it hard.
on the cataphract, yeah, probably.
And then
Okay.
be
Can
both at the same
also-
distance.
Hang on, let me...
Yeah, okay, I think I will do
Oh,
that.
no.
So maybe I can take the turn and maybe if I do a barrage and then use the initiative talent action from the Everest, can I do a quick can I do a
Skirmish?
skirmish
Yep.
after that?
It's a free action, so you can duplicate things.
Yeah,
Actually,
okay,
no, barrage
perfect.
and skirmish don't even duplicate in the first place. I don't know why I'm saying that.
Okay, perfect. So I think this is what I will do. I won't move before shooting. I will just do a barrage against the cataphract using
Okay.
the 2-step cannon plus the HMG.
In that case, we will have resistance, but we got big damage. That's okay.
Yeah. And if that's not enough, at some point I could just throw a grenade at him. So
Yeah, fair. Let's do the stop cannons. No.
oh,
Yes. It's 2
Yay.
damage.
and no knockback.
Yeah. 1 difficulty HMG.
You might want to step back first, so you don't get that
It's
resistance.
too late. We decide that we just deal big numbers.
Oh yeah, sorry. I totally forgot that point.
Well, it was. Oh yeah, okay. With the initiative,
No.
you can use the HMG again.
Yeah,
Yep.
globally the plan was for me more to stay closer, just to go and possibly grab the stuff.
Yeah, because that's the other big
Yeah.
thing. Is it's not just
yeah, it's
killing
that
dudes,
easy.
it's
Just
getting
crit
the
with the
cores.
HMG
Yeah,
at 1
it's-
difficulty. It's that easy. Oh no, it
No,
wasn't.
I-
It wasn't a crit. Ah,
No,
yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it was not a
It's too
crit.
late. It's too late though.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry,
15 kills.
I missed. Yay.
Give me the 15.
The 15, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
Easy done. Come on.
It's 2d6.
It's only 4 above
so you can
average.
hit-
Just click
Regular
regulate.
hit.
Regulate me. Hit me. Oh.
14. Ooh. That is so sad.
Well, I will use my I will use initiative just to lob a grenade at him.
Yeah, that's a good move.
That'll do. And you get a core.
Yeah, and if I remember correctly, given the fact that I didn't move, I can just move 2. I can
Yep.
move 2 and grab the thing.
No problem.
Can I do the rest of my movement
Yep.
with it? Okay.
No problem.
And I will move there.
Good stuff.
And end of the turn for me.
Ace is going to Oh, it's not up to. It's a bit awkward. Fly to here. Structure diplomat.
Oh no, terrible. Structure. Oh, you got it?
I got you.
First law structure.
This is a weapon mount breaks.
Repairs are per mount, right?
Per
Like,
weapon.
if
Per weapon.
per weapon.
Per weapon. But we got 4 floating around.
Yeah, we do have lots of repairs, so I think I'll get rid of the 00 mount and my orbitals because I want that autopod.
Firing a missile at Historian Diplomat. I'm coping. Trying to see what works again, but I don't think it's gonna do it today. Hits, but invis. Misses, invis. It's 4 damage for you, Diplomat. We'll end the turn there. Leaving us with just Hotshot.
Yeah, I'm thinking. I do have the dual pistols, which don't do a lot, but I don't know how much that ace has. Anybody have any suggestions? I'm thinking, considering the assassin's untouched and we need cores, I'm thinking I was going to put the Persuader into the ace, and maybe just chip the assassin with the pistols or
If you
something.
put the Persuader in the ace, it'll also take 3 damage from it.
It also
Yeah,
has
I
the
thought-
barrel roll. Just keep that in mind.
Oh, in that case, I'll dual pistol the ace, because it's 2 and they're both reliable.
Oh no.
Okay. Weapon, pistol. Lock on.
Oh, sorry, we
Yeah,
can't
I
miss
got
the
it.
ace. We can't miss the ace. It's too high. Pistols are too
Gotta
short.
consume lock on for all that jazz.
Pistols are too
so-
short. Pistols are too short. They're too short. They're
What?
too short. They're too
It's
short.
8 spaces
Oh.
on the range pie.
It's-
Oh,
It's
sorry. I thought you were
good,
saying can't lose the ace, and you were making
No,
a goof. Okay,
can't.
fair enough.
Can't.
Fair enough. You got me. Hang on, let me.
If you like, we
assault
can take
mode.
that hit against the assassin. With consume lock on.
Yeah, all right, makes sense.
Okay.
Shoot the assassin. Regular hit, 2
damage.
kinetic, and then do I just? I assume I gotta just roll it again for the second mount version.
Yeah, give me the other pistol real quick.
Sure. Does this one have accuracy? Is it everything on the mount or just the first attack?
Oh no, the first one's a miss, sorry. Because you are impaired. 1 difficulty.
That'll do her. Okay. Oh, so it would have been flat. So
Yep.
is the second one flat or 1 difficulty?
1 difficulty.
Oh,
Reliable.
yep. It's-
And also re-damage hit.
Do you want to do that
Well,
against
actually,
the
do
assassin
we
or
want-
against the ace?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Is anybody else planning to attack the ace bullets?
Yep, Hotshot's gonna shoot
Well-
it with the assault mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, the assault
Okay.
mode is range 8. Can that hit him from here?
Yep, barely.
Okay, sure.
Ralph doesn't do trigonometry.
Ah.
God bless. Mark, yeah, that resist damage. Okay.
Don't hit this one at neutral.
Persuader, assault, ace, neutral.
Good.
Okay.
Take 2 reliable,
3
the autopod
damage.
comes in. We have to dodge the autopod.
Jerk.
Otherwise,
Okay.
we're dead.
Yep. And then I've got not a lot to be done from this juncture, so I won't do it. That's my turn.
Turn invisible.
Yep.
Hive and.
Do I lose
Rainmaker.
impair, or is that until I clear it?
Impair's gone.
Okay.
Oh, and the archer? Archer's gone yet? Fuck up.
Archer went. It moved behind that big rock.
Archer went, no? That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, pretty sure.
Yeah, did we forget to enter it?
Yeah, we forgot. By which I mean you guys. You guys forgot to click the enter on the Archer. It's your job after all. Let's see. Hive moves 5. Smart Seeking lobs over a...
Eliminating target.
Hunter Killer Schnexus. Not consuming lock on. 3 burn for you, Historian.
Okay.
Ouch. Bird.
Where did I put that? Ah, okay, it's already on the web.
You take the damage right now, and then you take
Take it again at the end of the turn.
engineering check.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put a Razor Swarm here.
Oh, that is.
That is mean. If you step into this, you take 2 burns.
Well, Historian, I could take this from you, this core, and move it up next round.
I was gonna say I can do the same thing. So
Yeah.
Now we just have the Archer left.
Unleash hell.
Sorry, the Ranker. The Rocket Archer.
Same thing, you know.
We'll do some real degen stuff here. It's all coming together. This better miss you, Diplomat. Otherwise, you're in a world of hurt.
That one first.
Invisible. Lucky you.
Yes!
Too reliable. Historian gets 1. This attack is smart and seeking, no cover. Not consuming.
Okay.
4 damage.
Aye.
And hotshot. Hits.
Invisible check.
Ooh, too reliable. But revealed.
Yep.
And that is the round. Going to round 5. The penultimate round. We need 2 more cores in the zone. And players go first.
I can't get this core up.
I would like
you
to
want to go deal with that Ace Historian afterwards.
For the haste, the problem is I will only be able to hit him with the HMG, or... Well, no, he's too high for a grenade.
I was
I
gonna
would
say
like
I
to
can get
put
the core.
everything. I would like to put everything I've got into the assassin to start.
Okay.
That's fair.
Okay. All right. I will protocol, steady my aim, immobilized. Hit him with the CQB and the pistol.
No problem.
CQB. +1 accuracy.
Yeah, nice. Good
Okay.
hit. 5 damage.
Yep. Pistol. Flat. Okay. Pistol. Flat. Yes. And that's all I got because I'm immobilized.
You are invisible.
I
Oh, does
will
the
try
immobilized end at the end of my turn or at the beginning of my next one? How's that
Start of next turn.
work? Okay. I
Which
realize now that may
be
open
a
me up to a ton of... Yeah. Oh, well, here we are.
It's okay, I'm sure Blitz can kill it before you...
Yeah, it's only a problem with 50% of potential universes.
Yeah, that's
so.
why I don't want to activate it right away. Seems a bit rough. We'll do the Hive instead. Hive's gonna recharge the Razor Swarm. I'm on my Joker arc.
Oh,
Target has been designated.
That's cruel.
And we must move now. Putting more nanites into you, Historian. So full of nanites. 3 burn.
Yum.
Is it me, or does it smell like barbecue in my mech right now?
Nanomachine, son! They harden in response to physical trauma. That's dive.
I think what I can possibly do during my turn is just letting Diplomat take the core, but for me I can potentially shot the assassin and let Blitz go take the core because you move quicker than me.
That would work.
It seems
Yeah,
okay
Blitz
to
could
you.
take this. Blitz could take this core that Historian is next to right now.
Yeah.
Because the assassin has resistance to Blitz's attacks.
Yeah, this is why I think I could just shot him with barrage, with HMG plus a 2-step cannon and or a grenade. Or maybe just with a grenade.
It's a big grenade.
Yeah. Well, no, I think I will do barrage. So, who take the turn, me or?
I mean, if we want to secure the core, which I think we should, I should probably go.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I agree.
Take the-
I'm still invisible, so I am relatively safe at the moment.
The
Yeah.
Rainmaker's looking respectfully.
Ralph.
I'm totally
giggling.
okay. I'm totally
Wait.
okay for procrastinating the big burn. I will probably take at the end of my turn.
Okay. So, boost down to the core.
Okay.
Standard move. Right back up. Now this is where things are going to get fun. I'm going to throw this rock at the assassin.
It's not gonna work. It's just 2 accuracy on this. Oh no, my hubris! Right in the hubris!
I must
Oh,
admit,
oh
if
no!
It's not
the
gonna
rock-
work. It has
Hey,
2 accuracy.
I
if
still
the
have a
rock,
free action.
if the rock, I
Oh
think
no,
if
I'm
the-
getting
Oh
rumbled!
gosh, no.
I am getting rumbled. Well played, Blitz. Well played.
Very well played.
I thank
will.
you for your good work.
And I was planning to use a jackhammer on the pool rock, but well.
But you
I
do
have
take
enough movement
sand
to move and
damage.
boost.
Oh no!
Oh no, sand! I do have enough movement
Sand.
to get up to that core and capture it. If I
Yeah,
take
that'd be
my-
nice.
Yeah, but you're dead because the Rainmaker's going next.
We'll see.
We'll put out more javelins.
2, 4.
So these disappear. We put out some new ones.
Oh, is this okay? I am structuring that Rainmaker on my next available opportunity.
Yeah.
Do it, coward.
The last one's hard. These look good. Diplomat, you're dead. We're hitting this invisible, and then your mech evaporates.
Nope. Your hubris.
So many
Let's go,
quadrupes were
baby.
missing. Huntsman attack, consuming lock on an Historian. Fuck.
I can
Okay,
tank
I
fire
roll
damage.
the structure point.
And Hotshot is also invisible after that structure.
So you
Too reliable.
that outcome.
That's... We'll try to break line of sight for our sniper rifle here. Recharging volley. Not that that matters.
And I
Ending.
lost,
Okay.
apparently I lost a weapon.
Yep.
Which weapon would
Yeah,
you like to
so-
lose?
As a tactical melee weapon.
No problem.
Okay, so I can tank the javelin. I have enough health for that. I was not big troll today, I don't think.
I think you should take this route to the core.
Yeah, I totally should. Just straight line it. Yeah, I can just get that core in. Does the scene end immediately when we get the 4th core, or do
Nope.
we keep going until the round is?
Ends at the end of round 6, so end of next round we're done. But there's no more
Okay.
reinforcements.
Good with me. I can just get that core in safely, and guarantee our victory.
I mean, so can either Hotshot or I next turn.
Yeah, that's true. It just depends on what we want to do. Because my plan, I can run around through here, get it, then get 6 spaces boost, get up here, and
Or I think you should just Oracle gun the hell out of that.
I
That
don't
ace.
have oracles anymore. Oracles got destroyed.
I think you should invade Hotshot to get him up to core temp.
Is that how this works? And allies don't take heat when you invade them.
Allowed if you roll an attack roll for it.
Wait, okay. Sincere question of that joke. Can you just like puppet one of us to get it into the core, or does it have to be like standard movement on
Has
us?
to be standard.
Standard movement.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, my only plan is spite structure the art. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, Blitz, I guess the only thing Blitz could do within a round or two is carry that core home. If Blitz wants to do that.
I am needed briefly, so do your schmangling and let me know how it goes. Couple minutes, apparently.
No
Right.
problem.
So Hotshot, you want anything that Historian is planning?
Personally, if I act, I will just move just adjacent to Diplomat and shoot a jackhammer round to the cover next to the hive.
So I could move down here and support that if you like.
I was aiming to move there globally because there I think I will have a field of view on the cover. Yeah, no, too far.
Yeah, can't blow up size 2 cover, can you?
Not with one
Unfortunately not.
jackhammer. 2 jackhammers will do it.
Yeah, this is a question of how we want to optimize this.
At this point, just do whatever. It doesn't matter. Next turn we can
Yeah.
get the 4th core. So
Yeah, sure.
Not wrong.
Who do I have line of sight to? Do I have line of sight to that ace because it's flying so high?
No, because you're adjacent.
Okay, so I would have to move. Would I have to be in this space or this space next to it?
Take 2 to left.
2 to the left to see the ace and hive.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm back.
I can live with that, honestly. So yeah, I can take my turn really quickly. I lose invisible because it started my turn. Over here. And then I suppose we full tech right here. Let's see what. Let's see. An ace has a. Do razor swarms friendly fire?
No.
No. Oh, that would have been funny.
I think I can use Oracle to death now. Oh no, they broke.
I don't have Oracle.
Oh,
Yeah, Oracle's got exploded.
Oracle broke.
Rain. You know, I had a plan and then it exited my head. So, with puppet systems, I don't have to move their full speed, right?
You do have to move at full speed.
Make the
Move it
hive
max.
simply walk home.
Oh, I could actually. If I ran it into the edge of the map, would it just stop?
Yep.
Okay. Full tech. First thing I'm doing is going to invade the ace. Hit Horus 1, puppet system it, and I am going to move it this direction.
And downwards?
Yeah, and downwards. All the way to possible. Or at least close enough to be adjacent to that high.
Never happened.
And
It's nice because I will be able to lob a grenade on them all.
Still 3 spaces of air below the ace after the movement. We're never gonna go
No.
3
adjacent.
spaces. So they're not gonna be
Nope.
fortunate. Alright, in that case, my funny plan isn't gonna work as I wanted, but I'll invade the hive next with the lock on, because I just take that. 16. I think I don't remember what the EDF hive is. Eject power cores on the hive.
Power
jam it.
cores ejected.
Alright. So the hive is jammed. And then that should be my turn. Because I did attack. Actually, I only moved 2 spaces, so I can just move right back inside to safety.
Okay.
Zoop.
The
Alright,
loving,
and then
nestled bosom embrace of the double Rager swarms.
right here. And then enter my turn. Zoop.
Archer is going to... God, why does the Zheng have stats like that? That's the real question. I don't even want to
Shall
interact
we?
with it
Didn't
because it
skip.
know it's just going nowhere. It's 5 damage for you, Diplomat.
Oh yeah, I don't have it. So 5 damage. Okay.
Give an NG save against blind. Ooh, okay.
Nat 20. Let's go.
Ooh, okay. Invading Blitz. Maybe it helps. 2 heat and impaired. Stepping back behind the rock. Historian.
Okay, so if in the case I use my jump jet system, can I jump on the rock, the tree size rock?
Yep.
Yeah.
No
Okay. So I
problem.
will have. Okay. Okay. So I will use. I will boost on the rock, and now I think I have a field of view on the ace.
Yep.
And I will throw a grenade. I will throw a grenade at him.
Did you put it? Did you have it detonate in the air between the hive?
I'm
and
trying to rotate the
ace?
grenade in my mind. No.
I'm sorry for this trigonometry.
It's the ace is 1 too high. Because the grenade is... So the 3 means there's 3 spaces of air below the ace. And the grenade is 3 spaces high.
Okay.
Yep.
So I cannot I cannot lob the grenade directly on him.
No, you can, but you won't get the hive.
Okay. I will still lob the grenade on the ace.
Yep. 3 kills.
I'll do the check.
Systems,
System.
X charge.
Okay.
Nice. Do we need more cores or are we cored out?
We can just put it on there for posterity.
I mean, we can certainly move to the next scene. At the most, I'd just punch the archer.
Excuse me. The NPCs go first next turn. It means the diplomat loses structure here.
Yeah, and
Maybe.
before my turn end, I do. I will not forget to do the engineering save for the burning.
There should be a burn check button in the bottom left. Yep. Just click that, click yourself. Nice.
Yes!
Doing it. The Archer. Start of round 6.
Kill order received.
Locking on light machine gun, 1 accuracy for Diplomat. Death.
No. Nothing has happened. Perfect structure once more.
I need to Tetris HP bars. Hell yeah. Get that mech out of here. I don't want to look at it anymore. Okay.
Stun.
It's the Archer done.
Oh well, it's
Well.
end of the game. Anyway.
You
There's
can take it
worse
home,
places to be
Blitz.
stunned, yeah.
Yeah. Not too miff.
I mean, I can just I'll just run the core into secure grand victory.
Yep.
Yeah. I'll do a Rainmaker
Okay.
afterwards, but yeah.
Okay.
When I go,
1,
I can
2.
just...
Final core secured.
Then, free action. I'm going to punch that rock behind the archer.
No problem.
Frame features.
3 damage.
I will not knock him back. And I will actually get to use my melee weapon.
That's crazy.
Wow. That's nuts.
All right, Hotshot, run the core in.
The
Good.
Rainmaker.
Do we get anything for doing more of them?
And just for flex.
Current record is 10, so...
I think instead I'm going to spite structure the Rainmaker.
That's fair. Deals 9 damage to Diplomat.
Ugh.
Deals 9 damage to Hotshot.
Rude. But fair.
The one turn I'm not invisible.
Yeah. Deals 9 damage to Restored. Oh, jeez. Alright,
Alright.
Hotshot. Take the shot.
Cool.
Okay.
Man, if I win, I
Protocol.
could have gotten
Steady my aim. 2 accuracy. I need no other actions. What you call kinetic accelerate. Accuracy. 2 of them, please. Pick.
That's the Rainmaker.
Hide invisible. Next to the core. Tantalizingly close, and yet so far.
You've done
And my
it.
turn.
You've collected the required amount of cores and beaten back the Skyblades. And you will have time to repair up
Alright.
before venturing
Good stuff,
deeper
buddy.
Repair.
into the desert.
Well, I'm very glad that I trusted my instincts and did not go, oh, I'm invisible and hide, just nothing will ever hit me. And actually gave myself HP.
So everybody gets a structure back because Grease Monkey.
Oh, do we have a Geese Monkey today?
Yep.
Crazy.
1 use of limited. So that'll give back historian.
That's even more free then.
Yeah, perfect, thank you.
Well, man, we're not gonna have to spend a lot on repairs.
We'll go left to right, starting with Blitz. You've got
Ugh.
10,000 repair points.
I guess I'm gonna have to go to 9,999 to get all my 4 HP back.
Yeah. Hotshot, you've got 5.
I'll spend 1 to repair to full HP, and I don't think I took any structure. Yeah, I didn't take any damage. It was all just
You did
impaired,
take a
so.
structure, but Grease Monkey 3 fixed it.
Sorry, yeah, I meant I didn't take damage to any items.
Diplomat
I don't need to look
Swallowtails,
at
look
their
in the
stuff.
roughest.
Yeah, repairing both of my oracles for 2, repairing my structure for 2, repairing my reactor for 2, and then repairing my damage for 1. How many of those should I take from the 4 floating? You guys
Probably
think?
2.
Many as you need, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, I think I'll take like
2, then you have 2 left.
yeah.
That's fine.
Let's take 2 from the floating repairs. Oh, wait, can we use the floating
Historian,
repairs
yeah.
in mission?
Just
Yeah.
in case.
I just gave you 2
Yeah.
repair points back. That's fine.
Okay, so I suppose it doesn't.
You
matter
are
where we
sitting on
pull it
2
from.
repair points. Historian, you've got 5 repair points.
So I will use 1 to repair the last structure point.
Mhm.
How 1 to heal all my HP.
Mhm.
How many to repair my weapon?
Just 1.
Okay, 1 for the weapon, and I will. And normally, I think I still have
2 left.
2 left. Well, I will keep it just in case.
Yep. Still have 2 floating around, but I don't think we need them. They fall into the sand, never to be seen again. Slowly sinking. Cool. Let's take a quick break till the hour, 12 minutes. And I'll see you then for scene 2.
Sounds good.
You see that?
Hello, Twitch chat. Fuck, I'm hungry. Fuck. And tired. I slept 4 hours. Why is it like this? I wish it wasn't like this. I wish it was the opposite of this. I wish I was well fed and not sleepy. Well fed and rested. Oh boy. 24 viewers. Keep in mind, dear viewers, that if you're subscribed to the channel, you get more channel points. Which means you get more resources. I think I'll make scene 2 just a boss fight. It's a bit cheap, but... It's a little cheap. That's okay though. We'll just give him 6 rounds to take the Ultra apart. The Ultra will get some Skyblade ads. Maybe the Ultra should get some Clone Lord ads. Boss fight with Stiletto seems potentially anticlimactic. I don't disagree. But that's good because that means I'm done earlier. Because I'm really not in a good shape right now. I am not holding up. I'm annoyed that Roll20 broke my AoE macro. Fuck. Ugh. I don't even know when this happened. There's nothing on Roll20 forums either. Oh, this is annoying me. Fuck! That's annoying. I don't even know what it is. Is it just... Is it just it can't target, or is it that the entire macro is fucked? Oh god, I just can't target. Oh god, why? Oh god, I think I know. Wait, no, that doesn't make any sense. The fuck? Does this work? Yes. And why doesn't this work? Oh, do I need to do it a 1 and 2? Oh, if that is... Oh, no. Surely not. No. Excuse me? What did they change? Oh, is it time to make another fucking thread? Oh, no. Oh, I hate this. Oh, at least I know what's causing it, I guess, but... somehow makes it worse. Why are you like this, Roll20? I don't even know why they changed anything. Should have just not changed anything. How about we just leave everything where it is, huh? What would that be? Crazy idea, you know? But just don't touch anything. Oh god, fuck. I need to make a fucking ticket. Oh no. Fuck! Ah, this is so annoying. I'm fucking annoyed now. Fucking Roll20 ass cringe fucking shit. Anyway. Thomas started work on the desktop cover. It looks... I don't know, I just saw a rough sketch. It looks alright. Got some new rocks. Got some new rocks from the pixel artist. Got a different pixel artist working on something where I'm not really impressed with the results. I don't know what to do about it. If I don't like what I'm getting on Fiverr, can I just refund? I feel bad about asking them to do the stuff and then refund, but... Getting some meteors. Meteors are cool. I think you guys like space rocks. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. Sorry about that one. Okay, just to reiterate. Yeah, it doesn't work anymore. Oh, this is bad. We have time to post a ticket right now. Yeah, we do. Fuck it. It's the start of the week. Let's see how long it takes. Post a topic. My AoE macros no longer work. Can I post pictures? Apparently. Since this weekend, targeting 2 tokens with the at target function seems to be broken. It still works with one target, but if the second target is selected, it'll just give out attached a simple AoE attack macro to illustrate. Did something change? Or is this a bug? Let's be cool and copy this. No, can I just... Here is the macro if you would like to test it out. Done. Wait, does this work? I don't even know what's broken is the problem. I wish I just, Yeah, this doesn't work. Okay, cool. Based, Roll20. Fucking good one. Alright, C2. Hello!
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
We are venturing deeper into the desert, looking for the vile creature that lurks beneath the sands.
The
This is just a straight up fight. We've got 6 rounds to dispatch the enemies,
All of them?
ideally.
Okay. Well, I mean, like, do we fail if we don't kill them all by 6?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll do what I can do. I do have a
what
big
is our
gun.
bonus?
Well, we don't have one. Only appears on a 6.
Hmm.
And theirs is the consortium's evil monstrosity, Cuddles,
He's adorable.
who has apparently been sent to infiltrate the Skyblades and is now hanging out with them for a bit.
Is that
Cuddles is an
Barless?
ultra monstrosity built from stolen clone lore technology. And I wish you the best of luck. I've got 6 rounds to deal with this nonsense.
Can I deploy rock? I don't know if it's just me, but the Rainmaker in the top left has no health bar, no name.
I see it. Oh,
Same
yeah,
with
but
me
it-
and the Bastion on the
There you
right.
go. That's odd.
Some new Roll
desync
20 feature.
issues, I think. New Roll 20 feature randomly
That's-
obfuscate things.
Make them new.
See, the other ones were good, which is the peculiar bit, but eh.
I can deploy on top of this rock like this, correct?
Yep.
Alright.
Is Historian back?
Yes.
Perfect. Put yourself anywhere in the green.
Okay, so I will go.
Are we always supposed to be able to, like, click each other's dudes and have the things pop up?
Yep.
I
Really?
will go there, I think.
Yep.
So,
Right,
we do
I
get
I
the
just
airstrike.
assigned the token to everyone instead of scrolling through 300 names to assign them personally.
I can't blame you. I am hidden
So-
invisible because I have deployed out of zone.
I can just already reach that thing in sensors. We do have an airstrike we can use right now.
Yep.
Blitz and I both have our self-gate clearing available still. I don't think either of us used that last scene.
No. I can base
Uh,
myself to the Rainmaker.
I can activate my core and make sure that give everybody a chance to get resistance to any attack and to teleport, which I feel would be quite nice for Cuddles because Cuddles is a grappler.
Yeah, that seems like a good plan. So,
Which that's actually
For-
that's a really good counter. You get to teleport no matter what. It's just high roll means you also get resistance.
That's actually incorrect.
Is it?
well,
Or am I misreading? I might have
Cuddles,
just misread.
Cuddles counters you because Cuddles grapples the target and then the target can't teleport away anymore.
fair.
Or teleport shutdown. Oh yeah, the mobilization.
Yep.
But the resistance is still neat, so.
Yeah, the resistance still exists.
The resistance is, I think, contingent on moving, maybe? Or from, can resistance to all would... No, never mind. No, you get the resistance, yeah.
and may.
Yep,
And
yep.
grapples are attacks, so
Yeah,
if
but they don't
try
do
to
damage.
grapple, I can just say. Yeah, but you still get to teleport away and not get grappled.
No, if the grapple comes in first,
Is
then
it?
you're grappled. It does not deal damage. The grapple doesn't do damage, right?
Oh yeah, it's on take damage. Okay,
It's
I
on
understand
damage. Perfect.
I haven't
And
seen
if
very much Swallowtail play, but still, it's a nice core.
Best
If you need me
first.
to do some shenanigans about his movement, I can either throw a gravity grenade at him or just support fire him and potentially immobilize him. So
Deploy on top of this rock formation, or you think we're past that?
Sorry?
Alright.
May I deploy on this rock formation, or are we past that, you think?
If you like,
I would like to.
go for it.
Just gives me,
So-
good sniping line of sight.
If I go first, I can already throw out 3 lock-ons because they are
Sounds
all within
delightful.
my set.
I feel that's
Everyone
the
except
play.
the Rainmaker. Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay. So I'll go first. I will obviously do the activate prophetic interjection and have my core active for the rest of the scene. Then I will full tech on Cuddles and one of the Bastions to lock onto them both.
Mm-hmm.
So, monstrosity. And since I do have Panopticon, I should be able to see what the heck is up with Cuddles, how much armor he has. He has armor. And the Bastions have 3 armor, so I might just shred one of the Bastions
Getting some
while
noise from you,
Hotshot.
Hotshot. I don't know if you can.
Running Crisis?
Oh my god, sorry.
Hotshot's PC is
Alright.
taken off.
Yeah, Hotshot's PC is in orbit now.
It's
So-
actually my mom vacuuming, like, in the other room.
I see.
So in that case, I think I'll throw a shred on one of the Bastions since it has more armor and Cuddles only has 1 armor.
Okay.
Yeah, and then since I took the lock on quick tech and I didn't move, I get to throw out the third one on the third Bastion, and I also turn invisible.
Mm-hmm.
So, that concludes my turn.
That does conclude the turn. Cuddles is gonna go. We'll clear the lock on.
I will use my reaction to keep that from happening, I think.
Perfect. That loses you hidden. And we'll... We'll move and boost with Cuddles. Oh lord, he coming.
Oh lord, he coming. Whoa. He's a sweet boy.
Any turn.
I would like to take a shot against either the Archer or the Bastion, considering that Cuddle is too close. And then that would push me and hide. I would also like to protocol for accuracy. I'll shoot the Archer. I feel like we wanna be a little proactive defense here.
That's with core power.
Oh.
Because the archer was not locked on.
Oh, is he not? I thought. Oh, you locked into the 2 Bastions. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Just do it on the Bastion too. Then. Sorry, my bad. You want me to reroll or?
No, that's fine.
My apologies. And
So I
then
guess
yeah,
we're doing
I'll.
one of the big boys.
Yeah, exactly. And then I will, with my move. If because my push is like 3 tiles or whatever, would I be able to push down the? Would I be able to push down to there to put a little distance between me and Cuddles, or would it have to be still? Am I confined to this block?
No, you can get off the rock, but that will make sure that you take full damage.
Okay. I'll split the difference and do this.
Mhm.
And then Invis hidden, I think.
Yep. The archer will take 5 spaces. We'll prep a machine gun. And search for hotshot.
What is
14.
it preparing in response to?
Oh, just anybody stepping in. That's the archer. Blitz and historian.
Personally, if I take my turn, I think I will just move. I will move to range, to the range of cuddle, and probably just try to covering fire, and possibly blasting him with stub cannons.
Go for it.
Correct.
Go for it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because I think that potentially immobilize him, it could be a good idea. Okay, so I will move. Oh, I will move here. Yeah, sorry, I forgot I was in Bushu Talk. So I use my, so I will use my core power.
Yep.
So it gives me a free action, right?
See a free
It
boost.
lets you boost for free.
A free boost. Okay,
which
perfect.
Is marginally less useful in the desert, but
Yeah, true. So I will, yeah, I will shot him with. I will use a skirmish and shot him with the HMG.
Wait, one
are
sec.
you consuming lock on?
Yeah, yeah, it will be a neutral. Oh,
One
sorry.
second. Oh fuck.
+1 if you have core in it.
Any knife chads in chat? Wait, 1, 2.
Any knife heads in chat?
Oh no, yeah. This guy has. I need to write this down. Gotta react to your movement real quick. 1 sec. Cuddles, monstrosity, templates, exotic,
Red
ultra,
Ultra.
optional, swift, grasping claws. And oh yeah. Okay, sorry. We're gonna react with lead the charge. We're going in. We're going in. Oh, I'm going in.
Oh my god.
Hello.
Mush. Okay, so I will still shot him with the. No, maybe not with the. Yeah. I will try a shot with the HMG still.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So it'll be +1 if you take the lock on.
And I will take the
Engage.
lock on, yeah. So I'm in engage, it's accurate. Yeah, but I still have. Yeah, okay.
It's neutral.
Still
No?
+1.
Neutral.
Oh yeah, 2 versus
2 was 2.
4. Yeah, neutral. Yeah.
And then I'll use go for the throat or run whatever the thing to keep it from getting delocked.
Yes.
Hits. 12 damage down to 11.
And then 3 more damage from autopod.
Oh, but actually that's 1 per round. I guess I can't do that. Never mind.
No, you took your turn.
you already
after.
used.
That's fine.
Oh yeah.
11.
Yeah, and no, given the fact that this thing just jumped near to me, I won't try to do suppressive fire, I think I will move. I will boost and just
Get Overwatch?
And jetpack myself on a rock.
And eat the hit. Good luck.
Yeah, if you move, you'll
Godspeed.
get overwatched.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Alright, cool. Stop cannon. Yeah, well, no, I will not be able to knock him back because his size is bigger than me.
Not with. Does he have something? Does he have heavy frame?
Who knows? We
Or
haven't
anything
scanned
like
him
that?
yet.
I don't think he does, since. Well, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember the consortium asking for it to have something like that.
Yeah,
Wow.
so
Doesn't have that by default.
How would
Metagaming
you
by
know what
intercepting.
consortium's up to?
Yeah.
True.
Metagaming by intercepting their open comm channels.
Yeah.
yeah, I will go on the funny move and I will just shot him with. I will just shot him with step cannons.
Neutral
See
stab
if he moves.
cannons.
Yeah.
It's valuable data. And more valuable damage.
So
I'm
neutral.
just chewing through this.
Hell yeah.
Yep,
And
no
then
heavy
second-
frame or nothing.
Yeah, and then I do my second shot of step cannon.
Mm-hmm. On accuracy.
Perfect. And I will use initiative to use jackhammer round on the cover, on the outside cover next to him.
Yeah, it's a structure.
Hit him with another HMG.
Perfect. And I will knock him back with the explosion of the cover.
Monstrosities have the funny structure table.
Ooh.
We're stunned.
Double one. Cuddles is getting.
Okay, I think now I love the big irons of the Iskander. So end of the turn for me.
Cuddles will go clear stunned. We'll take violent revenge. First for grappling.
Oh,
Hits.
stunned until the end of turn?
Oh
Wow.
god.
It's because ultras can clear
Clear
thing
condition.
affecting them at the beginning of the turn.
That makes sense.
6 damage historian. And grapple.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's see if the tactical repositioning gives resistance.
Mm-hmm.
So roll 1d6 and we see it's a 1. So nothing since they're grappled and cannot move.
Claws. Eight damage.
Oof. Okay.
Claws, but again. Six.
Please don't hurt me.
This is the life you
I love
chose
this.
when you engaged Cuddles.
Yeah, and I lost the structure point. I do the roll right now.
Impaired.
Oh boy.
Blitz. All you.
Okay. First things first. Core power. 1, 2, 3.
Wait. Blitz, you need to slow the fuck down if you want to use core power. First movement, where are we going?
Well,
Cool.
I was
Which-
gonna spend.
Which
I
rock
was
are we
gonna
blowing up?
spend. I was gonna spend my standard move first.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna blow up the one right under him.
Okay, so that is a
and
standard
then-
move.
Yeah, that's my standard move right there.
Okay, that's the whole
Reacting.
joke. Wait. Yeah, this is the whole joke of the NPC. We're leaving. Goodbye. Fuck you.
Is it a lot? Oh yeah. That's
See ya, nerd!
There's a kidnapping.
Please help me!
That's the plan. I can still get to you.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm too young to be eaten by the thing.
All right. Going to that
you can't
one.
match my speed, old man. Then I'll have to surpass it.
Then
Nope.
I'm
Wrong, guys.
Oh.
That rock was filled with enemies and another
Deja vu.
cuddles.
then I'm gonna
Geode
move
of
there.
dudes.
Then
Can you
From
just
there,
move your
I will-
token? I don't see your line. Sorry.
oh, sorry.
I-
That one,
Blitz!
that one, then that one.
Okay.
So we get to do the nice D6.
Mhm.
Oh,
Oh, you also got shot by an archer.
okay, well. All
Mhm.
right.
Just archer things.
One damage.
It's an accuracy too. Oh god.
Oh, womp womp.
Womp womp. Womp womp's all around.
Well then I'm just gonna punch it for 1 damage.
Yep.
Dang you could,
Yeah, you can move to
Grapple
the
it.
half.
if you grapple it, you could get control over the grapple. Potentially.
But I can knock it back though. That's the important part.
Then it would run right back.
Well, but it would. Oh, is it still grappling him?
Yep.
Yeah.
It never lost
Alright.
adjacency, so.
Then yeah, 1, 2, 3 will blow up that rock.
Move to the other one, blow it up.
Does it not
Yeah,
be...
that I was gonna say that's my last charge. So
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm shagging.
Oh, I'm shagging.
Oh,
Uh,
I'm shagging.
I'm not. I didn't want to knock it back on that one
Okay.
because I still have both of my quick actions.
Absolutely.
Oh god.
What a good core power you get to use once per scene.
Doesn't it regenerate? Because
Yeah, that's the
there-
joke.
it
That's the
destroys
fucking
things.
joke, okay? That's the fucking joke. Well done.
It's too overpowered.
It's Jaeger
We're-
Kunst 1, but in a core power.
Imagine if the Zheng could move 21 spaces for free each turn in a scene. That would be ridiculous.
We're going to barrage.
Yep.
Tiger Claw first.
Yep.
Neutral.
Yep. Free.
Yep. Weapons. Heavy melee. Boop. Boop. I'm gonna activate my mod on that.
The Molten Wreath. I'll give you the archer if you like.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was
Yeah, we'll take
that was
it.
the plan.
We'll take it.
All right, and with that, my turn is over.
Okay. The Bastion will haul ass to get to there. Lobbing a grenade at your head historian. For 4 kinetic damage.
Okay.
The Rainmaker. 1, 2, 3. We'll move a bit up. Oh, the Bastion also takes 3 sand. You also take 3 sand blitz. Don't forget your sand.
Yes. I
think you moved more than 6 spaces in this turn.
I wasn't.
I'm not sure. Can we
I'll have
get
to
a
count yours.
recount?
We have to watch the VOD for the replay. I understand.
I have soft cover.
We missed you anyway.
Oh.
Invisible check, I think.
I
I think.
I did.
Oh, you did it on both of us.
Uh,
Okay. Oh, that was only on me. I see. Sure. Do I take fall damage from getting knocked
Yeah,
out?
it's 7 overall.
7 overall. Okay.
Wait, was there
No.
one aim at me? Or...
Nope.
Oh,
Historian,
Okay.
Blitz, and Hotshot. Round 2. Fight.
If I were to structure Cuddles, would it just instantly roll him over to the next level, like the next bar at full, or would it be
No.
the same amount? Huh?
Same amount of HP.
Okay. Thank you. Good enough. Diplomat, if you want to.
I can punch him a
yeah, I
whole
can-
bunch.
I can give him I can give him a shred and a lock on, but there's no guarantee he won't clear that lock on before you go.
That's a good point. All right, Blitz, smack him up if you like, I guess, as far as I'm concerned.
All right, I guess we'll do
7 damage.
Is it 7? I thought it becomes 6.
You get 6 charges plus the 1 initial charge you always have, because you don't
Oh.
lose that for some reason.
Oh, okay. Well, actually, I am going to be super pedantic about this.
Okay.
Because I want to mess up that archer too.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
That gets you.
Punch the-
That does something. Do we want to Overwatch you, or do we want to walk away? It's structured here anyway.
There's no escaping Zhao Li's madness.
We'll take the structure, and then we'll see what happens. Just dies.
Dies instantly?
Dies instantly? Question mark? No, it's a structure. We'll check.
Dies.
Dies instantly.
Dies instantly?
Good showing.
You got
Well, consortium.
doomed.
Good
You
showing.
spent how
Knife
many
Cell.
resources?
Hey,
Knife cell
was,
seething.
Knife
that was
Cell's
crucial.
destroyed in chat. Ah, you can see their tears. Oh no. Oh no.
That was a masterful move from our teams.
Yeah, that was a good one.
I bet the consortium's feeling real silly about now.
And then the epic fight for death become a Benny Hill movie.
Let me just get a screenshot. Oh no. What a disaster. Knife
Good
Cell
job,
Well,
team.
seething
Well,
in
Even with
chat.
rerolls, it kept rolling
Well,
one.
as for historian, given how the technology of the consortium still seems to be working, I think he will join Interpoint at some point.
Based and structure pilled. What a good one.
Knife cells be
For the rest
seething
of my
over
turn.
50
Yeah,
chads.
that was one Jolie tap.
In terms of lore, it's literally a cardiac arrest.
Based.
Boop, boop.
100 track, Fist of the North Star, etc., etc.
I won't knock him
3.
back. I didn't want to knock him back because I wanted to barrage him. Weapons. Secretary. Boom.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Even in a desert, the parallels.
Oof.
History doesn't repeat, but it often rhymes.
Let's go, Blitz.
Oh no! This is going to be sillier because watch this. I'm going to move to the other side of it. Zhao Li punched the wreck,
Mm-hmm.
and then punch the bastion. For it's shredded, so for 2.
Links off the. No, it's not shredded right now. Sorry.
I
Oh,
think the other one was shredded.
It took its turn anyway. So we're gonna to shred it. The punch will clink off the abs
Ow.
of the bastion.
well, I guess then I'm just gonna have to overcharge. And then we'll just go big with the with the skirmish.
I wanted a quicker scene this scene, but it looks like we're done way ahead of schedule here.
Reinforcements.
I think we can end it there after the Rainmaker and Bastion is dead. I think we've made our point. We've sent the message.
Knife cells absolutely speed run.
But yeah, the technology of the consortium does not seem to be quite stable yet.
It's a big rip. Damn, 1 damage to the Zhang. Crazy.
What does this say about the Clone Lords? It was made with stolen Clone Lord technology.
Well, here we are.
Able to lock out of that Rainmaker for me?
Everybody else.
Oh yeah, absolutely, I could. I wish to leap with. Yeah, I'll go and just toss out a lock on that Rainmaker. I could also move it if you so wish. I'll leap over here with Kai Bioplating.
Kai
if that's allowed.
Bioplating. Yeah, absolutely. That's what it does.
Big jumpies.
I'm just gonna take the shot on him.
Yep.
So I don't even need you to get him out of
Rainmaker.
cover. That boy can't run.
Okay, what do I do? What else would I do? I could jam it, just completely ruin its day.
Yeah, do it.
So yeah, let's ruin
Airstrike.
this.
Oh no, we
Oh
can't
yeah,
airstrike. 'cause
yeah,
it's
yeah.
the beginning
we
of the
didn't
round.
we didn't even need the airstrike. So invade on the Rainmaker. No accuracy difficulty because I'm not taking that hits anyway. Horror OS1, eject power cores,
This is so
jam
sad.
that boy. This is so sad. And that's gonna be my turn.
Well, the Rainmaker is gonna waddle behind this rock, I guess.
Yeah, can he
Desperately,
get more than 25 tiles away? He could have.
Well, now you don't have line of sight anymore, right? So, good luck. God.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Can I take the turn and just end the misery of this poor Bastion?
Go for it.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Perfect.
Sure. Yeah, I
I will move here
Relinquish.
and just barrage the shit out of him with all I have. So first with the HMG,
Mhm.
neutral, I think.
Yeah, if you consume lock when it's active. Might as well.
Oh, I will. Yeah, I will take the lock on. There is no such thing as overkill, so
Death.
yay.
Alrighty.
Yeah, so let's make it fun. Yeah, let's make it fun. I will use the free boost to move and take the 3 damage.
Mm-hmm.
you blow up his cover.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you could actually. Oh no. Disaster. That only happens at the end of your turn. So you still have time to, before you structure, take your turn.
Yeah, but I was aiming to just overcharge and go throw a grenade. Yeah, no, I won't have the range. Okay.
Do you have a quick action left? No, that was just one HMG shot.
Yeah, I only did one HMG
You
shot.
could
so
you
I-
could siege spec, overcharge siege spec to destroy the rock, and then
This is what I will do. Yeah. Ali.
an odd shot can take the shot.
Imagine
I
hitting
need
the
to-
sky blades.
Shit! I need to run.
We got this cool cyber bug to keep us safe. To completely
Yeah,
walk
get
all of these
wiped out.
interpointers.
I think I haven't do my normal
Obliterated.
move. So yeah, I haven't done my normal move, so I will just move one tile and shot then
Yeah, no problem.
overcharge.
Yep.
The cover.
Yep.
All right. How would climbing up on this work? Would it? It's like size 3, and I have 5 speed.
6 up on across 7. So you need
Alright.
to core power move boost. I guess you
Uh,
structure historian. Maybe we can take one of you out.
Yeah.
We'll see if you get as unlucky.
Okay. No. I'll core
If
power.
you just walk around.
Core power. Yeah, like walk over.
Oh, that's,
Here, whatever.
that's just salt in the wound.
Double sixes! Weakest Interpoint operator.
No. Weakest Interpoint Everest versus the strongest Consortium Ultra. Oh no. Ah, you hate to see
Anyway,
that.
I now ignore cover, so it doesn't matter. Like none of this shit matters. I blastulate.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Curtain call. The curtain calls on the scene. 1 accuracy.
It's...
Alright. Goodbye.
And just before the shot, historian is telling the radio, do the shot.
Oh no.
Spotted.
Ending
shot.
the scene. The message has
Grand
been
ping.
sent. No, I think that was a good one. We'll take it.
That was totally unexpected.
I don't think we
Personally,
need. I don't think we need to
demanding the
drag.
condition.
I don't think we need to drag that scene out any longer. The message is
Demanding the
sent.
conditions of their surrender that they allow us to wedgie them before we send them home.
It's fucking rough. Oh no.
We also take their knives to send a message.
Oh no.
Yeah, we steal their mech, we steal their knives, we destroy their spider. Let's go.
Well, that's what happens. How much did this thing cost? Oh no.
Yeah, how many resources did you spend on that?
10 and 35 and 45 resource ultra. Ah, that stings. I'm sure they'll get back to you for that
45
next week.
resources.
That's already rumbling in the chat. Oh, they're going to remedy this. Nice. That is what
Are they
this scene is
freaking
all
out
about.
there?
I actually love it. It's good. All right. Loison's levels for you guys for taking out this fearsome beast. Starting with Diplomat.
Level places level 9.
You're not on this list. What's your real name?
Trigger. Did I accidentally
Trigger.
take it out of my username?
No, Trigger is here. Oh, sorry, I'm not looking at Discord right now. You're going to LL9, that means you get the... Oh, sorry, no. LL9, tier 3 chat doesn't exist. But if it would be existing, you would be in it right now.
If only.
Blitz, going to LL1 after Prestige. 3? Oh. There's 2 blitzes here. I don't know what to do.
Oh, yeah, I should be at LL3 for this week.
Okay. Take it.
Or after this week.
We'll never figure this one out. Hotshot, going to LL4.
Sounds good to me. Man,
And-
the incredible conflict of interest between how good this mech is and how bad the logistical oversight of the people who make it are.
And Historian going to 2.
Yay! It's counter time.
He's Candor time. Nice. Good mech. Alright, well, I hope you had a good time hunting this bug. I think it was good. And I'll see you around.
I saw that thing getting deployed during the setup stream today, and I was like, oh no, we're fighting an Ultra. Oh, how wrong that would be.
I mean, it was pretty scary, the one activation it had into Historian. And I think the
That
gimmick,
was spooky.
the gimmick is pretty good with lead the charge, dragging people away on the enemy turn. But
I think I think I made the contribution for these for its cardiac arrest, so I'm happy with that.
yeah.
Yeah, Swallowtail's pretty good. I didn't do much directly, but those lock-ons be locking on.
Yeah, it feels like the nature of the stiletto is that it feels really strong, but it's basically 2 mechs worth of DPS. Thus, killing 1 enemy per turn would be average for like 2 moderately DPS focused mechs.
I think the barrier
just-
of firing the curtain call is high enough that it's fine. Plus,
Yeah.
normally, I mean, the problem is the skill floor. Well, that's not really a problem, but the skill floor of building the stiletto is pretty low because you just have this integrated big cannon that that full
Like,
action
I-
destroys an enemy.
Yeah,
But
like I don't.
usually in Lancer, full action destroys an enemy anyway, right? If you build the
Like
mech
full
correctly.
action just is like
Yeah.
I don't know. I did a little number crunching, and like a 4d4 is like 14 damage average. So if you're firing a super heavy, is it not 14 damage average?
Should be around.
Yeah. So like most enemies, I'm just looking here. Like most enemies have around that much health at like tier 1, so
Yeah.
or higher. So yeah, that's kind of like against artilleries or strikers or whatever. That's kind of punching equivalent to the good super heavies. So
Feels a bit weird.
and
Maybe it's
again,
bad
then
design, but I think it's pretty funny. And I hope you have a good time.
yeah.
Shooting the
Is
gun.
Stiletto one of the Homebrew mech from Interpoint?
Yes. That's from the
Okay.
consortium LCP.
Yeah.
Okay.
It feels like something that having exactly one of would be reasonable.
Yeah, 2 is a
If
bit awkward, I think.
at most.
I just
Alrighty.
got to punch things.
You
two
punched the bug to
two
death.
stilettos. Oh, 2 stilettos with a
Literally punched.
single. Ooh, that'd be something, pals.
Alright. Well, I'll see you around. The
Yep.
knife did not prevail
Good
today.
game.
And thanks for
The
playing.
knife broke today.
Take it easy. Oh boy. Knife sells on live support. Consortium chat is molding right now. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. That is unlucky. That is just unlucky. It's a good ultra. It's a good NPC. They built a good NPC. Dai said, fuck you. And then a swift kick to the nuts. Fucked up. That's good though. These are the storylines I wanted this season. I like it. The upset. Well, I wanted the short scene too. I didn't want a short scene this short, and now it's way too early. You guys want to do anything? Can play Getting Over It if you like. Play a video game. We can play a video game. But I only have Getting Over It or League. We don't want to play League though. We don't want to play League on Star. I want to be a League streamer. We'll do a quick Getting Over It. Fuck it. You guys want to stick around for points anyway. I know you do. There we go. Let me turn off the music. Pokemon Showdown is free? I don't know how Pokemon works. So we got our golden pot. We like the golden pot.
There's no feeling more intense than starting over.
I haven't played for
You deleted your homework
a week,
before it was
so
due.
maybe I'm just shit now.
Or if you left your wallet at home and you have to go back after spending an hour in
I
the
doubt it though. I think I'll be alright.
You won some money at the casino and then put all your winnings on red, but it came up black. If you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding and then immediately dropped food on it. If you won an argument with a friend and then later discovered that they just return to their original view? Starting over is harder than starting up. If you're not ready for that,
True.
if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too much. Feel free to go away and come back.
I think starting over is better, harder than starting up. I don't know what I would do if I had to do Interpoint again from scratch. Sometimes I think about it. What if I just close Interpoint and open Interpoint 2?
Don't worry, I'll save your progress, always, even your mistakes.
But that seems a bit daunting.
In 2002, titled Sexy Hiking. The author of that game was Jazuo, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of...
Got over 1,800 members on Interpoint these days. That's a lot of guys. I don't know if I should prune the inactive ones. It's probably better to just keep them around, you know, to wave your big dick around of having 1.8 hit members, no?
In a certain way, Sexy Hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game. It's built almost entirely out of found and recycled parts, and it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games.
Let me know if the sound's okay, by the way.
In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer. And that act of climbing, in the digital world or in real life, has certain essential properties that give the game its flavor.
Fuck.
No amount of forward progress is guaranteed. Some cliffs are too sheer or too slippery, and the player is constantly in danger of
Nice.
everything.
Clean.
Anyway, when you start Sexy Hiking, you're standing next to this dead tree that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game. It might take you an hour to get over that tree, and a lot of people never got past it. You prod and you poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach and your strength, trying to find a way up and over. And there's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise. Most obstacles in video games...
I can still only recommend getting over it, by the way.
Once you have the correct method, or the
Once you finish your first run, it becomes way easier, because you get the techniques down you want to use to climb. Like so.
In Sexy Hiking are unyielding, and that makes the game uniquely frustrating. But I'm not sure Jazuo intended to make a frustrating game. The frustration is just essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game about climbing.
Ooh.
A funny thing happened to me as I was building this mountain. I'd have an idea for a new obstacle, and I'd build it, test it, and it would usually turn out to be unreasonably hard. But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier. It already felt like my inability to get past a new obstacle was my fault as a player rather than as a builder. Imaginary
This is still the hardest part in my opinion, because there's no real technique to use. You just have to hop and pray.
When you're building a video game world, you're building with ideas, and that can be like working with quickset cement.
If he sticks, I'm usually fine.
That can be played with. And in the process of playing with them, they begin to harden and set until they're immutable, like rock. And at that point, you can't change the world. Not without breaking it into pieces and starting fresh with new ideas. For years now, people have been predicting that games would soon be made out of prefabricated objects, bought in a store and assembled into a world. And for the most part, that hasn't happened, because the objects in the stores are trash. I don't mean they look bad or that they're badly made, although a lot of them are. I mean they're trash in the way that food becomes trash as soon as you put it in the sink. Things are made to be consumed and used in a certain context, and once the moment is gone,
fuck.
To garbage.
Yeah, no chance.
In the context of technology, those moments pass by in seconds.
I think the last time we played on stream, we went past the stairs first try.
Over time, we've poured more and more refuse into this vast digital landfill that we call the internet. It now vastly outnumbers and outweighs the things that are fresh and untainted and unused. When everything around us is cultural trash becomes the new medium, the lingua franca of the digital age. And you can build culture out of trash, but only trash culture. B games, B movies, B music, B philosophy. Maybe this is what digital culture is. A monstrous mountain of trash, the ash heap of creativity's fountain. A landfill with everything we ever thought of in it. Grand, infinite, and unsorted.
Bit risky what I'm doing here.
3D models of breakfast. Gen X's fanfic novels. Scan magazines, green screen Shia LaBeouf, banned snuff scenes on Live Leak. Facebook's got lifelike bots with unbranded adverts and candid shots of Kanye and Taylor Swift mashups, car crash epic failed GIFs,
See, now we should be
dash
fine.
fields, discussions of McRibs, discarded, forgotten,
Yeah.
unrecycled, muddled, rotten.
Just need to get on the stairs, and then I'm usually okay.
Everything's fresh for about 6 seconds until some new.
Here you can go slow, but I start going faster here. Doing this, and sometimes it doesn't work.
Out of style, out of sight. In this context, it's tempting to make friendly content that's gentle, that lets you churn through it but not earn it. Why make something demanding if it just gets piled up in the landfill, filed in with the bland things? When games were new, they wanted a lot from you. Daunting you, taunting you, resetting and delaying you. Players played stoically. Now everyone's turned off by that. They want to burn through it quickly. A quick fix for the fickle. Some tricks for the clicks of the feckless. But that's not you. You're an acrobat. You could swallow a baseball bat.
I can't swallow a baseball bat.
Now I know, most likely you're watching this on YouTube or Twitch, while some dude with 10 million views does it for you. Like a baby bird being fed chewed up food. That's culture too.
Consortium is already thinking about giving the fucking bug invisible. And lightning reflexes as a joke.
What's the feeling like? Are you stressed?
And honestly, I get it. I'd be pissed too after this showing.
It's underrated.
But hey, that's Lancer, baby.
An orange is sweet, juicy fruit locked inside.
But there might be...
That's not how I feel about
There might be a clapback coming next week.
It's coffee. It's grapefruit. It's licorice.
Good stuff. I really like the aspect of building you up for this season. And having the two teams. I was skeptical. I thought that maybe people would complain about having two teams because that means you have to... It restricts which missions you can apply to a little bit.
Closer now. Composer and climber.
But nobody's complained, which is surprising.
But you didn't. There was something in you that was hidden.
Usually people like complaining. That's been my experience. Wanted to ask if brutes are valid NPCs to choose. Yeah, you can choose a brute if you like. But yeah, I like the two teams. I don't necessarily like the base building. Thought it'd be a bit cooler. It's cool, but maybe it's the fact that there isn't much going on with the base map except for looking at it. Speaking of, I need to put screenshots in the thing still. But I like the aspect of building NPCs. I think that's a good thing. So next season we might expand on that. We might do two teams again next season. I think two teams drives engagement a bit, which was the whole goal. I think. Oh, come on, that would have been. That should have been the one. I think that. Nope. I think that two teams is a good idea. We might do. We might do two teams next season and. The teams build up their op4. I haven't really thought it through entirely yet, but if both teams get building NPCs is good, that was my favorite part of Consortium this week. And people started building themselves as elite NPCs. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think the building NPC aspect is good. I think the base building is a bit, I'm gonna call it bland, but feels a bit superfluous. I mean, it'll be important than last week, but who cares? but building NPCs is good. So next season we probably will have 2 teams and still gathering resources, though maybe simplified. And both teams will probably start with identical op 4s. And then the op 4s are just sent to the other team, and the team can unlock like upgrades for the op 4. So, for example, you could spend X energy blorbows to give your the assaults in your op 4 replace their heavy assault rifle with the Aegis as light laser. Stuff like that. So instead of you're always fighting the opposing team's op 4, which is like fixed, and then you can still build named NPCs. The main issue I have is that the team sizes seem different. Why? What's the latest count? 58 to 52? That's okay. 58, 52 is within the margin. I'd say 15 is where it becomes an issue, probably. But I'm very glad that people, at least it seems that people attempted to keep the teams equal. As was asked, because that is the fuck. As without that, it becomes a headache.
It means a lot to me that you've come this far, endured this much. Every wisecrack, every insensitivity, every setback you've forgiven me is a kingly gift that you've given me.
But no, season's going. I think it's going well. I actually like that they fucking bugged that in Structure 2 because this, as I said, these are like the stories that I. That's just something to remember about the season. Consortium builds an Ultra. Fuck them. Can't make that up. It's going to be a lot of prestiging this season. Wow. What was the number of games before you unlock all prestige ranks and exotic equipment? Yeah, side camps are big. Very, very good, by the way. There cannot be enough Lancer run on Interpoint.
It's not ambition. It's ambition's opposite.
When people hear Interpoint, I want them to think
You'll feel bad if you win.
Run by that asshole Ralph and hub, the premier hub for finding Lancer one-shots. That is my goal. But yeah, I think the resource system has to stick around. And probably the teams too, through future seasons. If only to drive engagement. Whoop. Good idea on my part. So was implementing. I'll just pat myself on the back real quick. So was implementing
Have you thought about who you
channel
are?
points rewards for resources.
Diogenes. Are you his hand? Are you the top of his hand?
I mean, you can see it on the numbers today. We had like 25 viewers. That's
When your
a
hand moves, the hammer
that's a
moves.
rare occasion.
Northern
So
man,
here we
Northern
are.
man's hand.
Looks like
Unless you
something's
his
working.
will, his intent.
Felt different
Body
because
also
Intercorp
in his
turned in a
purpose.
shit ton more resources with channel points. Well, knife chats. What can I say? That's sort of. I hate to say it, but that's sort of the point. Go watch the stream. the channel points things detailed anywhere. If you click on the chat here, you can see that you can turn in 10,000 channel points for a resource for a team of your choice. That looks bad. Yep. Are we just making it? Ooh. Fuck. We're just making it. Yeah. So the supply drop like Grease Monkey type? Yeah. Supply drop gives the team 4 floating repair points during the rest. Or a core power. That's been there forever. The resources are new, and that's what people really are after, because they want to stick it to the other team.
You've learned to hike.
Which is good. You know, some competition is good, drives everything, as long as it's being kept friendly, which I haven't had any issues with so far. You know, intercorpses versus knife cells. No. Sorsham runs a slight lead inside camps too. Intercorp is a building that effectively gives us free supply drops anyway. More points to spend on resources.
I dedicate this game to you.
Here's the real scoop. If you really want to upset the balance, you should go to the Patreon right now and get some Star Traveler games where you get to play, you get to pick a spot and you get to play with 3 friends, guaranteed. And you get to choose for which faction we're playing. So that lets you effectively steal entire missions from the opposition. And that's devastating. But I won't limit Star Traveler to only their missions or their faction. I won't do it. It's too much money. It's too much headache. They can do what they want. Pay to win. Hell yeah. You know it. And don't you forget. 18 minutes, pretty good. We'll take it. Alrighty. I think that's the stream. We'll go raid Trump. Still playing the same weird game he's always playing. All I was hearing for the first week was people saying Interpoint was way ahead. Yeah. We had the extra mission. Well, I think each faction had a Star Traveler in week 1. But I gave Intercorp 2 bonus objectives that week. Because the Star Traveler wanted to play bonus objectives. In terms of side things, Consortium had the lead. They covered 1 extra. Listen, it doesn't really matter. I still haven't come up with a scoring system during the final fight. But I'll figure it out. I won't disappoint. Alrighty. Where is the dashboard? Alright, say hi to Trump. And I'll see you tomorrow for the consortium mission.